All right, folks, we were picking up right where we left off. Well, not exactly right where we left off. In the last episode, we had just liberated our own castle from being besieged, and no sooner did that happen than the other one did. We cannot rinse and reuse what we used last time, which was to just recruit from nearby villages and hope that would be enough. 200, 320, that's almost 400 uh, of them. Probably half of that is knights, and so I I don't like our chances there, but it looks like the Duke is finally coming up, and so we probably have an opportunity to join him in battle. And if we can, we'll liberate our castle. All right, so they're in, so we're gonna go ahead and join them and hope for the best. I know they're a little not happy with me, but so what do they actually have? So that's 52 cavalry on the field, 35. It's about 85. That's about 100, 127 cav. So not as much as I thought, but still a considerable amount. And have to be kind of try to be smart about how we do this, which is not my forte. Right, so we're just gonna tell. It's probably easiest to just tell everybody to. No, not them so much. They can move up. But we'll just have the cav follow me for now. Are they both my cav units following me? That's a pretty big force they got. This doesn't feel like they're both following me. No, that is not what I meant. But hey, now I know how to do that. Thought I was. Yeah, we are light on infantry. But it is a Blood Dragon playthrough, so Blood Knight playthrough. I see we have some group on a really dank flank over there. That is 144 cavalry staring at us. That is no 45 cavalry. That makes more sense. There were 145 away. Oh, using some field trebs, huh? Jeez. It's not footmen follow me. It's yeah. We're gonna try to get them there. Why am I riding in first again? Why? I know better than to do that. Yikes. Oh, you know. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Why not just try to disable this thing? Not that it's the most important, not that you should throw Cav into the center, but... Alright, we're just gonna have our infantry engage, because it's too much to try to watch where they're at and everything else. There we go. I actually hit the Duke! That was very unlikely to happen, but it did. Oh no, not like this. All right, so we're getting pounded here. All right. Surprised they didn't have something back in reserve hidden back there. Come on, let's get these archers down here. Alright, that Treb... I mean, what else does it have to hit? I don't know. And where are their forces? It looks like they're just out here running around, so... I see you. I see you. Ah, ran into my own guys. I guess that's why I should probably just turn him to charge. Yeah, just tell him to attack. And then we don't have to worry about that. Where are they? So few of them left. All I'm seeing are the friendlies. Well, I've complained about the serpent a lot, but at least this time he did help me out. Where, I see one over here. He's got like 6 dudes gangbanging him. Alright. He's done. And they just about all are. Well, there's one dude way back there, I guess. Anybody else? I don't think so. Alright. Well, we saved our castle. That was a good start. %of the loot. We did not take many casualties, though. I'm surprised. But, I mean, it was their knights, and then after their knights, it was just... You know, it's Bretonnia. It's, like, Bretonian... Yeah. They got a lot of low-tier stuff. What are we gonna do? I mean, at the point where we can't really take that much more. Right, even if we could take on 5, and I kind of want more spirit hosts. I really don't want any more enslaved warriors. What's their top level here? Stearns, yeah, see, their top level isn't really better. Spearman, Guard, Crypt Guard. I also don't know why their stats are the same. I mean, I understand they're in the same tier, but I don't know. Maybe Polearm would be better for more defensively kitted, and one-handed or two-handed would be something a little more aggressive. I don't know. I'd love to raise this force, but I'm afraid of... I'm just going to lose too many people if I do, so... Yeah. I'd love to go over that party limit, but I don't think... But you know what? We can get rid of the enslaved warriors, because we're going to get just as much flexibility from skeletons, so... That's fine. And we can always discard some of the skeletons later if we don't want them. I don't know, if some of the vampires become too expensive, we'll just say forget about them. And we'll get them off the rolls. Yeah, we'll upgrade all of you. Nah, no. Templar? See, it's already 17, and they were 8, so it's basically double what it was, and then it almost doubles again. We ain't got that much money. Not yet. Can always upgrade you later. Yeah, I'm sure. For real, I am. Oh. I don't know. I guess I like that one slightly better. Alright, we're almost at our max capacity here, so we got to go dump this stuff. We also have to dump our prisoners. We are way over capacity here. Oh, you know, man, that was stupid. I should have kept those extra skeletons and just dumped them in the garrison. I did that, actually, up in Castle Garamont, but, yeah, like I said, yeah, I don't have the habits as developed in this game as I do in other games, so. See, that's unfortunate. Can we at least make it to Bordello and then ransom them off? Alright, so we lost one. He was probably one of the higher value targets, but it is what it is. We get 16,000 to ransom them. Yeah, for the little amount of influence they're probably going to have, they can stay at it. Trade, we're going to divest ourselves of a lot of this stuff. I mean, I might be able to get him better. I can get him better armor, but then he's not going to look as cool. So I don't think I can get him better armor. That dude is blinged out for the ball. Hadric needs gloves somewhere for the necromancer, but that's not really... That has nothing to do with this. And Arnaud is somewhere. Alright. Castle Bordello is almost out of money here. I don't think we're going to be able to sell everything we have here. We're going to have to go, I think it's Turin? I don't know exactly how that's pronounced, but that's a load off. We're going to go, yeah, Turin. They're going for Chateau de Paix. I don't know, man. I could also caravan hunt. But first, we want to keep doing this. I want that jeweler. I think that's it. I want that back. I thought it'd be pretty cool. Because there is a... Yeah, we're going to hang on to the silver for now. I should keep Bodkin. Yeah, Bodkins I guess we'll keep. If I ever remember to change them. And legendary hunting bow. Or balanced hunting bow. I guess the splintered longbow is still better than some of my other choices. I don't know if I'm reading there. It doesn't matter. We're not going to be expert in it. Anything here that's better than mine, I would be surprised. No. Legendary. Oh! Legendary Grail Knight Shield. Heck yeah. Of course we're going to do that. Alright, everything else should be able to go. It does seem lucrative to battle Bretonia. The Lordly Grail Knight. Legendary Grail Knight. Alright, so that's why. So we're going to get 30,000 there. Then we're going to bounce out of here and, you know, don't let them say that we're bad sports. Actually, let's... Will the caravan come in? No. Well, we're still going to go hunt it. Doesn't matter. Come on, let's hunt these guys. Let's catch them. Is it going to be a woods battle? Nah, it's fine. Yeah, tell me about the markets. They bought some olives. All right. Well, yeah, I understand, but this is a war of sorts. Oh, F6 is what I meant to do. Alright, so for them, we're going to just tell them to skein. And then after that, I'll just tell them to do whatever they want. And this will take that. And yeah, let that be it. My guys, follow me. Where is that vampire taking them? All right. we've reached a standoff. We haven't, though. We go over here. So they got 10 cav, some archers, some infantry. Yeah, I mean, if Hadric just wants to launch stuff at him, sure. Here, no sense in making them... Wait a minute. So that's friendly... Alright, so friendly cab is charging there. Alright, yeah, that looks fine. Okay. Yeah, they can engage. That's fine. Ugh. Oops. Just kidding. Alright. Now, take all them. We're going to take them all, even though we're going to be over the limit. Fine, whatever. They can whine about it, but I kind of care who we lose. But I'll try to dump the excess guys. It's only a few in excess, but I'll see if I can get them back here. And I don't think this is going to be worth it at all. But we'll try it. Not again. No. Now, oh, so the serpent is down there. Huh. We'll see who's here. I will go after that caravan, but not right now. They really want this back. It's not even that great. All right, what do they have? They only have 9 caps, so that's mostly infantry. I don't even know. I don't even think I'm going to try to recruit more. I think we're just going to... There you go. I think we're just going to try to go mostly what we want with what we have. We're going to upgrade... What do we have? Riding? 1%... Excuse me. Wow. 1% daily chance of animals in your party reproducing as governor. 5%... Okay, that's fine. Herding speed penalty... Producing tier 2 horses and villages bound to the governed settlement. I like both of them. I do. I don't know. This one was my first inclination, so I'll go with that. Roguery, double the amount of betting allowed in tournaments. Minus 20% bandit troop wage. I don't hire them. There's an increased chance of sneaking into towns. Again, I'm not really going to convert any of the bandit prisoners. I haven't really had to deal with sneaking into town, so I guess this is the only thing that kind of matters because I do a lot of tourneys. So we'll take that and... Okay. Guess we'll upgrade all of you. Treasury will... I really don't want to do this. My goodness, that's money. But I'm doing it anyways. Yeah, I know I'm over the troop limit. $9,000. Dinars, sorry, but 9,000 dinars. And hopefully they don't get any reinforcements. Yes, how are you? And hopefully this time, are you kidding me? Is this really what it looks like? Oh. All right. I can't see much. Whatever, we're gonna go over there. Skin it up. You guys, you can hang out over there as well. They are. Put you in Skeen and then delegate command to you. No such luck for you or you, though. Alright. That is right. Gotta tell my guys to follow me. Alright. Have them kind of file up there. I think, yeah, if they're going to have a lot of infantry, then I think we're just going to try to run through them. Okay, that's them, but... I'm not sure where that Cav contingent I gave discretion to is going. Don't you run away from me. I saw you zigzagging. Fancy pants. Man. Maybe delegating command was not the right way to go. Good for him. Alright, maybe we order them to engage. This is a lot of pointy sticks getting thrown at us. Here. Those guys, I think, can just... I can't even see what they need to charge, so... we'll just tell them to charge. Is Orloff the vampire on foot for some reason? I don't know why he'd be gaining athletics any... Oh, no. Yeah, some of my cav got de-spirit horsed. Okay, sounds like... Oh. Say, it sounded like it was coming from behind me. Alright, we'll let them clear it out. Alright, that was the second defense of that castle. What are we looking for here? One guy? Come on. Ay. All right. Yep, that happens. Yeah. So give me all those. Give me all those dudes. Give me all them. I know. We'll worry about it later. Choking banded leather over gambeson. Sounds great. Never heard of a U-bow, but if it requires skill of 50, it's definitely better than what I got. Alright. Take all this. Go in here. The meadow. Yes. All companions healed. That would probably help. But this sounds more like something I would do. Well, we weren't that good at that, but that's... Hey. It's the unofficial name for this campaign. Managed garrison is just going to involve us chucking people. So wow. I don't want to put him in the garrison, so... Roaming undead, never want them. So we'll get rid of them. We only have one skeleton warrior. We could probably put all the enslaved warriors in there. I kind of want to keep these Blood Dragon initiates with me so I can just easily dismiss them when they become too expensive. Man, we have a lot of other high... Okay. Skeletons. That's where they are. Skeleton Spearmen we could probably get rid of. I should probably go out to some of the surrounding settlements and just get them some archers, right, if we're going to be on defense. Grave Guardians are pretty good. Alright, we just got to get rid of 4 more, so those guys are pretty basic. We'll get rid of them. And yeah, we'll let that be for now. We'll go sell off those prisoners, get some mobility back. We're at 200. Didn't I? How did I just jump 25 levels in riding? Right, we just did this one. I don't know. 20. Okay, Thunderous Charge. That sounds definitely like what we would do. Yeah. All right, Thunderous Charge. That one is. We have others that need. All right, so. Yeah, he's going to want speed, athletics, overburdened speed. He's not going to be party leader. He might be governor. Endurance attribute and +1 daily loyalty in governed settlement. I like both of those. I feel like this is a little bit more thematic, right? But then again, he's a necromancer, so I don't know. Whatever. We're going to do that. And, oh, he's got all this other stuff I haven't been keeping up on. Sounds about right. You know, he might have to be the guy here that does... Nope. I wasn't as done as I clicked it. No, he might end up being the guy that has to actually govern some settlements, because I have not really had anybody focus on that from any of the others, and it's going to go quite poorly. He's great in battle, though. He ranks up ridiculously quickly. Much faster than I thought. Alright. I think Arnaud is now back with us. That's good. Yeah. What's our income looking like? For right now, it's okay. And Tavern District, they can have all their prisoners back. All this stuff here. Actually, well, yeah, we don't need this, that. Does... Okay, Hadric has a Midlands Palfrey. That's fine. I never actually thought about getting... I probably should, but then it kind of kills the thematic thing, right? But get them better horses, but he does have a horse. Alright. And I think I had one of the better ones I could get. So maybe we'll put a pin in that for now, but leave it on the growing list of things to do here. Kettle helmet? No. Okay, get rid of this, that. I doubt I'm going to use it, but I'll tell myself that I'll hold on to it. We got a lot of smithing stuff to do off screen here at some point. What did we pick up? Is this really just all from the weapons? Did we pick up a ton of meat somewhere? All right, we don't need this. We can sell that. We're almost there. How many? Yeah, we got a lot of food somehow. All right, it's a little. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so they barely have any money left, but they have some. I'm gonna hop out of here. It's nighttime. Usually we can absolutely book it since we have that Doom Rider Vampire Nighttime bonus. Let's see those caravans run from us at night. So I guess this siege didn't succeed, which is good news for me, man. Thing is, I can't defend the other way up to Garamont if they're over here. And what happened? What is the Serpent doing, man? He's playing a dangerous game out there. And I think we're still stuck with we cannot recruit anybody because they're all still in the Serpent's party. And its influence has only grown. Alright. Where were we in terms of renown? Alright, we're about halfway to level 4. Yeah, sure, I'd like to help out. Oh, I wonder. Wonder if we put Hadric in the governor's seat now. I wonder how he'll do. But if we take Montflan Queen, no idea if that's it, but if that is it, if we help them take that and get ourselves elected to it, I think we have a decent chance of getting a third castle. Granted, they're in a terrible spot, right? They're not near one another. Yeah, it's not ideal, but at least we'll have something. And right, so that's their hit points. What are we doing here? We're still doing that. Send troops, siege battle. Wait a minute. Okay. Granted, it is always more fun to fly around and chop people, and I think I'm gonna do that. But I don't need this right now. Yeah, I do need that, but not right now. We're gonna. I think I already flew past him. There we go. All right, we can use that, and oops. Put that there. Put that there. All right, now we're ready to go. Alright, for now we'll run around with the shield. I think that's my guy up there. I think that's the vampire guy. He's always got those... I say there's sparks coming off of him. That's not it, but... that's kind of what it looks like. Alright, is there anywhere safe I can go? Yikes. I had to ask, didn't I? Am I just hitting that thing in front? Oh, it says 3 damage delivered. couldn't tell if he could see me. It turns out he can. Where's our catapult? There it is. Yeah, we are just dinging him right off this thing. Well, at least I was right about that. I think that was our shot that just went really low. It was just a little to the right. Alright, we should be able to shoot across. That's still really low. Yeah, I just saw that. Well, 8 damage really isn't that good, so you could tell yourself it's better than nothing, and that's only technically true, but it ain't much better than nothing. Alright, let's go for that archer. Whew. Still really low. That was high. That'll probably hit a friendly. Sounded like it hit a friendly. I see that dude. Alright. Is this really... Oh. Yeah, for whatever reason, when I accidentally hit cap lock, we tendency to get like in slow mode. Well, the catapult doesn't matter as much. There we go. Hey, we actually haven't done that terrible. Looks like we broke through over there. So we'll keep pushing. Try to keep limiting their angles. Alright. Probably not the best here to do this while there are that many of them. Alright. Everybody else is sending them running, so... Whoa, 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 where are you guys going? Go back in! Come on, that's like the last 4 of them up there, I think. Alright, that looks like it's it. Yes. How I got 69% of the loot? Yeah, that sounds right to me. And that actually got me a lot of cred with them. So we're gonna do the same thing we did last time. Just take everybody. I don't care. I don't care. That's fine. I'm sure. Alright, so we'll do that. Yeah, we're done. Election is started. Thanks you for your help. It's okay. My bow skill. All right, 30% accuracy. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Considering I'm probably never gonna hit anybody in the head, we'll just go with movement. I think. Well, it said the election has started. I don't know if that's true. I was gonna try to run these guys over to Castle Leborn, but you know, why don't we just see what happens if we wait here a second? No, they already deserted? No. So, yeah, let me in. Donate troops to the garrison. I should be able to do this. Why couldn't they have all been roaming dead who left? Would have been fine. Nobody would have cared. I don't know who actually left. Maybe it was them, maybe it wasn't, but... Skeleton Swordsman we can get back later. It's just that many Blood Dragon Initiates. I think I gotta get rid of a bunch of them. Although if I transfer them, I guess... I don't know, am I still paying for them? I hope not. Because I don't feel like it. Alright, let's see if we can ride... I guess... is V-Fin closer? I don't know, we may go over here. I know who I want the new owner to be. And I don't even feel strongly about it, but... Meh, meh. Alright. I mean, I could throw those dudes in the dungeon, but I'm going to try to ransom them off first. And then join the Serpent wherever and whatever he's up to right now. We do need to recruit... I think we have room for one more right now. No, two more commands. So we got to try to build up some people here who have decent stewardship. It ain't me. We got the combat people, but... Tavern District, yeah, whoever wants them can have them. Unload some of this stuff here. Good thing this place is rich. Or at least started with a lot of funds, so that helps. Would I prefer a large bag? Yeah, nah, I guess I'll stay with the bodkins, I guess. Oh, you know what? No, I'm gonna go with large bag because I feel against the people I'm usually fighting. What do we have? We splinted hunting bow. Yeah, we'll get rid of these. Get rid of that. Get rid of those. Yeah. Go to the tavern. Who is here? Is there any... I forget how you can... Alright, so she knows spells. That is a thing. How about this dude? Do you know anything... Crossbow, two-handed, one-handed, athletics, bow, leadership, riding? None of that really helps. Not what I'm trying to do. Alright, let's see what the serpent is up to. So they said villagers of anywhere. I was like, really? Let's see if we can toss. I don't know, if we toss Hadric, he's probably going to get besieged and then I'm going to lose him. They're really... Are they going for... Oh, I thought they were going for... Are they? They're going to go to take down... Whew. I don't know if I can... I don't know if I'm with him on that one. How big is this party? I mean, what's it got? Alright, we don't know, so we're going to run away. For a second. Okay, let's just watch them. What was that? Very little cavalry and a lot of ranged. That doesn't concern me. Right, that's probably the better than lots of cavalry and infantry. That would be a much bigger concern. I would say I'm going to go for him. Try to keep him from reinforcing Aquitaine, and yeah. We do that, and don't get too crippled. Might even be able to help the attack. This is some terrain here. I feel like on this one we usually end up clashing pretty close. We'll give them that. Give ourselves... No. Yes. Alright, we'll definitely have my folks follow me. Oh, I forgot to re-equip the lance. Well, that's all there is to say. Good thing we can control others. All right, they're falling back, which I'm not surprised about. But they don't have Hadric the Necromancer, who's still gonna bomb them. You gotta be kidding me. Well, we froze. All right, so this looks familiar to you, but this is where we are having loaded back in. Yeah. All right, we'll try to do this one without crashing. If not, I don't know what to tell you. Well, usually every time you crash, whenever you reset, it gives you a different battlefield, but this time it is actually the same. We'll give them another shot and see what they do with it. I'll still delegate command on for them. My guys, though, are following me. And we'll go up and around. You know, can She-Bear actually join them? No? Alright, so Hadric's with me. That makes sense. You know what? We'll see how he does. Leading them. But yeah, it's less to think about. And sure enough, even though I loaded back in, I still forgot to equip that sweet, sweet Bretonnian jousting lance? I think that's it. No. Yeah, both my cavalry... Oh. You mean 20 damage received? That'd make more sense. Yikes. Alright, so we're gonna try to go around here. Since I think it is mostly cav and just... Get back here, peasant. See if I can close the distance with this guy. Get back here. Not so peasant. Can't see with the... the kind of I don't know, glow colors here. All right, come on. It's so distracting. All right, all right, there we go. No. All right, we got most of their force. I actually lost a chunk of mine, but it is war in a fantasy parallel universe video game, so sacrifices have to be made, I guess. All right. Not so bad. And I think that's where we end this one. We're ranking up a bit in terms of renown and influence, but we are just so far behind. I'm not sure. Not sure what we're going to do here with Moussalon, but we probably take these people with us and lose a bunch in the... yeah, that's fine. The likely siege that's coming here, we got to attack into, and if not, whatever. We are thankfully close by. What is all this here? All right, so riding skill, yeah, okay. There's nothing to choose, so that's fine. If not, we can dump them. Maybe we'll do that first. But we don't have to do it in this episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We certainly are not lacking for action as we were. It was a bit of a slow. Are you not going to move there? It was a bit of a slow start here, but things have picked up, and I'm surprised that Aquitaine has not come out with an offer. I mean, they were already paying us tribute when we declared war on them, so they probably figured, like, what's the point? But this is not going well for them, and so I'm not sure what the long-term game plan is here. But I think we'll find out more in the next episode, and it looks like... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's not the good ones, but I guess we'll find out then. And yeah, hope to have you back for the next one.